All right, you know what it is. Truth with Andrew, right here in the garage. All right, here's a warning. All you wonderful people looking for your next assignment, the next business, the next job, you're in this transition. I'm just adding more flavor from the other videos. Part of life is learning what to do. Part of life is also learning how to discern and stay away from things that will ruin your life or cause you problems. Stay away from cults. Stay away from the wrong churches. Stay away from thieves. And stay away from multi-level marketing. I want to talk a little bit about multi-level marketing. Multi-level marketing, Amway, Mary Kay, Drive Vibes, Avon, Primerica, Herbalife, these organizations have mastered the art of knowing how to target vulnerable, naive, don't know any better individuals. And they see nothing about you. All they see is you're an investment. Here's an analogy. Good fruit has good moisture and sweetness. Once you squeeze the moisture and the sweetness out, there's nothing left, you discard it. It's a cheesy analogy, but we're going to go with it. That is all you are to these organizations. Many people, especially in the last 10, 15 years, because these multi-level marketing organizations have revamped, they've ramped up their recruiting campaign. They're recruiting like crazy because they're desperate. I've seen a lot of people ruin their lives looking for work, get into these organizations. They spend hundreds of thousands of dollars on conferences and books and CDs and audios and false dreams and hopeless BS. And they lose their money. They realize, I'm never going to make it. They dip out. These organizations move on to the next sucker. Okay? That's all you are to them, is a sucker. They suck the life out of you. They gaslight you at their night owls. They always make you the problem. They ignore you and they move on to the next target. First off, let me just go ahead and say this. Any organization or person that ignores you when you leave the organization and they cut you off, they were never for you in the first place before you even joined. Stay away from these thieves. They're everywhere. I've lived long enough. I'll be 40 next November. I know that's not old, but I've lived long enough to know these organizations strategically work their way into families, into people's lives to divide people. They call it helping people. Now, they're not helping people. Okay? They've mastered the art of profiting off of a turnover rate, and they are in the business of extortion, but they call it the business of doing the business of God. I'm telling you right now, as somebody who has been in many transitions of work, I've met these organizations. I've been in these organizations way long time ago. Stay away from the snares, thieves, and the traps of the world. Stay away from people who take your dreams away.